This program is called the Moving Man. It will allow us to explore the relationship between position, velocity and acceleration by setting these sliders or by setting values in these text boxes. We won't be using this introductory page. Instead, we'll be using these charts which show the position, the velocity and the acceleration timelines. Now before we start, you'll notice acceleration goes from 60 to minus 60. I don't know why it does that. That's way faster than we can usefully use. So we'll use these little icons over here to reduce, to zoom in and get it down to something a little bit more sensible. Because we're not going to really go over a couple of meters per second squared in acceleration. It's not a great scale, but we'll make do with that. Alright, just let's get a start on things. We have position, which is the man's position. It's currently at 0 meters. It can be positive to the right or negative to the left. For starters, let's just set it to plus 4 meters. And the man has moved accordingly. We could also use this slider, but it's a little bit more precise to use this box here. We'll set him walking at minus 1 meters per second. That means he's moving 1 meter per second to the left. And we'll begin recording. So here we go. We'll click the play button. And he's moving happily to the left. Now he's reached the 0 point. I've just clicked pause after 4 seconds. Now we'll make the man start to accelerate. We'll set it at a negative value, so he'll be accelerating towards the left. The velocity, in turn, will increase in magnitude as he accelerates. Okay, so that's now constantly... Oh, and he's crashed into the end. I wasn't watching. Okay. We can fix that though. We can go to playback. We can grab this little line here and we can place it about there and then go back to record. So if at this point we suddenly put his acceleration to be 2 meters per second. So let's start him again, and he slows down and now he's zooming back off to the right. Now we can read a story from these graphs. Let's start with the velocity graph with a velocity of minus 1 meters per second to start with. Then we have an acceleration which gives us a constantly decreasing velocity or increasing in magnitude. Then we change direction and we have a constantly increasing acceleration. Now a change in velocity is attributable to a change in acceleration. So we can see where the acceleration here is at minus 1 meters per second, to 2 meters per second to the right. We can now look at the position chart, which shows him gradually moving to the left at a constant rate, and then he starts moving to the left faster until he turns around here. But before he turns around, the velocity changed, so he's actually slowing down as the velocity increases constantly to the right. Notice that the point where he changed direction corresponds to 0 velocity in the graph below. And then we get continued acceleration to the right. So he goes faster and faster to the right until we get to the end. So there we have it, a set of charts that show the relationships between position, velocity and acceleration. We can make up stories by reading these charts. Now it's time to have a look at your worksheets and create your own charts. Keep in mind that velocity is the rate of change of position with respect to time, and acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Also remember that negative is to the left and positive is to the right. Good luck.